10 scariest bridges in the world one wouldn't want to cross. Eshima Ohashi Bridge, Japan. This bridge connects the cities of Matsue, Shimane Prefecture, and Sakai Minato, Tottori Prefecture over Nakomi Lake. One could even call this bridge a concrete roller coaster rather than calling it a bridge. It rises pretty steeply, which helps ships to pass underneath. Such a feature can instantly make anyone anxious. It is the largest rigid frame bridge in Japan and the third largest in the world. Nadim River Pontoon Bridge, Russia. It's located right at the Arctic Circle in central Siberia, Russia, and it crosses the bridge over the Nadim River. It stays frozen for 6 months of the year. The experience of crossing over the bridge in itself is an exhilarating one. The bridge that covers the Nadim River is submerged by over a foot of water in parts. This half-submerged bridge definitely doesn't look like something people would volunteer to drive on. Kandinsky Bridge, Russia. This bridge was built more than 3 decades ago and it hasn't been repaired ever since. In fact, this bridge is closed for public use. The Kandinsky Bridge has no guardrails, neither it has constant ice weather, thereby leaving no room for human error. The bridge is about half a kilometer long, and the width is almost equal to the width of a car. Adventure enthusiasts try to make it across the bridge just to get their adrenaline pumped. At times they even have to patch the bridge themselves just so that they would be able to make it through. 7 Mile Bridge, Florida. This bridge, located in Florida, is an iconic bridge in the Florida Keys. It is 7 miles long and is 65 feet high. It isn't a surprise that this bridge features in several films and series. The 7 Mile Bridge is part of the scenic Overseas Highway. It stretches out into the open sea, and is quite easily one of the longest bridges in the world. There are 2 bridges in this location. While the modern bridge is open to vehicular traffic, the older one is open only to pedestrians and cyclists. Hangzhou Bay Bridge, China. Located along the eastern coastal region of China, the Hangzhou Bay Bridge stretches across the Hangzhou Bay. Not for nothing, it comes across as one of the most spectacular bridges in the world. Designed at 36 kilometers long and 14 meters wide, this bridge is the longest ocean crossing bridge. It is built as an S over the sea. In the middle of the bridge, there is a facility called as the sightseeing platform, which provides panoramic views, but stopping on the road is not permitted. It is mandatory to check the weather before you commence any trip. Suspension Glass Bridge, China. Built on the Shiny Uzai National Geological Park in the southern Hunan province, this bridge was built as an attraction for tourists. It is glass-bottomed and is transparent. When it opened, it was the longest and tallest glass-bottomed bridge in the world. The bridge was designed to hold 800 people at a time and was expected to be visited by about 8,000 people per day. But the site had reportedly attracted more than 80,000 visitors per day, within 13 days of its inauguration. To build the bridge, engineers erected 4 support pillars on the edges of the walls of the canyon. The bridge is made of a metal frame with more than 120 glass panels, and each of them is 3-layered and have a 2-inch thick slab of tempered glass. There are 3 long swings attached to the underside of the bridge. There is even a provision for making a 285 meters, 935 feet, bungee jump here. This is considered to be highest such jump in the world. Thrift Bridge, Switzerland. It is easily one of the most spellbinding pedestrian suspension bridge in the Alps. 170 meters long and 100 meters high, it is located above the region of Thrift Glacier, with splendid views guaranteed for those with a penchant for heights. This suspension bridge was built in 2004, as the glacier was no longer high enough for visitors to access the hut. The Thrift Bridge is modeled after Nepalese high-wire bridges. This turned out to be a tourist magnet. It was replaced in 2009 with a safer, more accessible bridge, which is considered to be one of the longest and highest pedestrian suspension bridges in the Alps. There is a cable car which was originally built as a freight gondola. It takes the passengers up to the area near the bridge. Title is Cliff Walk, Switzerland. Cliff Walk is the highest suspension bridge in Europe. People at Titleist Engelberg Resort claim that it is an entirely secure bridge and it isn't possible for anyone to fall down from it. But when you look down at the depth of the south wall from 10,000 feet above sea level, you would surely be scared, very scared. The pedestrian walkway is just about 300 feet in length. You would be surprised to learn what the official website of the bridge says about crossing it: nerves as strong as the steel cables from which it hangs. It is believed to be the highest elevation suspension bridge in Europe. It broke the record held by Solbit Bridge, also located in Switzerland. An Indira Gandhi Road Bridge, Brahmaswaram. This engineering marvel was one of the India's first sea bridges. It is surrounded by the serene blue water from all sides. This 2.345 kilometers long bridge took almost 14 years to get completed. It finds itself located in the second most corrosive environment after Florida, owing to which maintenance of the bridge becomes a big challenge. To add to it, the location is even a cyclone-prone high wind velocity zone. The construction of this bridge has left many engineers wondering as to how it stands tall and strong even today. The ships too can pass under the bridge and hence it is most convenient means of commutation. Hanging Bridge of Gasa, Nepal. This narrow bridge is laid at a great height. It is quite narrow and extremely unstable to wind gusts, which is a frequent phenomenon in this area. Passing through the bridge has become a familiar event for locals, but not all the travelers would be courageous enough. Even though the bridge looks quite fragile and badly shaken, it is very reliable and, the most importantly, it is equipped with high railings. First Cliff Walk, Grindelwald, Switzerland. The first cliff walk is located in Grindelwald, Switzerland in the famous Jungfrau region. It is a metal walkway suspended from the cliffside with amazing views over Grindelwald, the Eiger and other glaciated valleys. The first cliff walk by Tisset is a walk and lookout platform on the west side of the first summit in Grindelwald. It offers jaw-dropping views and is accessible in both winter and summer. If you want to conquer your fear of heights, the first cliff walk should be the first item on your itinerary.